in the world for PHP. And if you learn this, you will never be jobless. All right, you just have to go out there and let people know what you know. But anyway, um, follow me here. Now we study routes, how we can put in the first parameter where we want to go, and then return some information through here. And we even learn how to pass in parameters. But another cool thing about routes is naming them. All right. So for example, let's just copy one of these guys. Actually, let's write it down. I like to write it down because that way you get used to it. So let's say we create, you see how this looks? This is a static method, just a regular static method with that you can pass in a couple of parameters. Let's say you have a route that is super long like this. Admin post um, um, just one, whatever. Admin post like this, that's fine. And then you have your, of course, your closure function here. All right, you bring it down. Let's say you have this big long URL, but you want people to actually type in something a little bit less bigger than that. Let's just put it like this. Let's just give it another parameter. Example, right? Let's say you want them to type something a little shorter than that. You can name this route, give it like a nickname. Very simple. All you have to do is create another parameter, all right, here, and say array. And actually, you want to wrap everything inside this. So you're gonna put this at the end, all right. And we're gonna do this as, and then this is gonna be an associative array. And you can type whatever you want. Let's just say, let's call it admin home or something like that. All right. And then you got to do this uses. Actually, we don't have to do uses because we're not using a controller. You will learn that later on. But anyway, as you can see here, all we did was put an array in the second parameter, actually wrapping everything. All right. So now I'll show you right now with a helper function. Let's just say URL, and let's just use a helper function from Laravel called route to access that route. And I'm just gonna say admin home. So what we're doing here is we're grabbing this route, we're grabbing it, and we are saving it in this URL, so that way you can see it when I can show it to you that it is actually, that the value is this right here. All right, and I'll repeat that again. But anyway, so I'm gonna say this URL is, and then we're gonna concatenate the URL variable. I'm gonna close it up. So now if I go to this route right here on the URL right here, if I go to that, you can see that it takes everything. All right, so what this means is, sorry about that guys, that this admin.home is the same thing as this. All right, another way to actually, which is pretty cool, to actually find this out is by going to terminal and doing a, and I'll show you right now as a matter of fact. Let's click here, this little bots terminal, and right here this is a little terminal that comes with PHP Storm. All right, for those of you that have PHP Storm. All right, you don't have to have PHP Storm. Open your terminal and go to the CMS folder. Let me see, actually, if I go to terminal right here and I go to CD CMS, we can type it in. Let's just clear everything, and let's just say PHP artisan. All right, and we're gonna say route colon list and then enter. All right, as you can see, this artisan command, and we're gonna get into it later, but don't worry about it too much right now. You can see right now that the name of this route is admin.home. All right, and this is the method, is a get request. We'll get into that more later on, But just know that we were able to grab that big long URL and use it and rename it, give it a nickname. All right. So not only are we able to do this in Laravel without having folders and files and anything like that, but we are also able to nickname it. All right. We are able to give it a smaller name and use it. And this little function right here allows us to use that. So if we had a URL, for example, we had a link, right? We have a link like this, href, whatever, and a link like this. And inside this href, we could say, we could write something like this, route, and then the name admin.home or whatever. And when we click on that link, it's not going to happen now. I'm just giving you an example. When we click on that link, in this href is going to have all this URL in there. All right. And when we click on it, it's going to take us to this URL there. All right. But this is just a crazy example here. Don't worry about that. All right. But anyway, we're done here. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you in the next. And actually, let me make it like this so you can copy it. I'll see you in the next lecture, guys. Bye bye.